Oh no.
Alright, so ours was the fundamental attribution error. Okay, so the definition of fundamental attribution error is attributing people's bad behavior to something wrong with them internally without considering any outside factors. For example, being mad at someone cutting you off, like when you're driving and saying they're a jerk when really they could be running late somewhere. And then we said this explains human behavior because people often judge others quickly based off of internal factors, leading to bad first impressions instead of attributing to external factors.
So, that example is a great example. The idea here is that when something comes about, and we're looking to explain someone's behavior, we typically explain it about something within their personality. Something that's wrong with their personality. Oh, they're a jerk to me, they're awful. I mean, you can put more extreme language in there. But the idea within this is that when it comes to us, when we start contributing when we do stuff, it's always, oh, it's always this, it's always that, it's always that, it's always some other external situational circumstance. Rather than ever considering our own personalities, or rather than considering some other external circumstance with them. We always attribute their behavior to something internally, and ours to something externally. And what they said here for how it explains is perfect. That we often make too many judgments on other people, and that can lead to stereotypes and discrimination and things like that, which we'll get to later on.
And then research studies that have been done in the past, we said subjects were shown a video of someone receiving an electric shock when they answered wrong. Participants were found to think lowly of the person getting a shock, believing they deserved it and dissed their character and appearance rather than thinking of the external factors, like that person is hungry and can't focus, or doesn't know the material, and so on. Okay, so in our research, we were looking for people to judge others based on a wrong answer to a simple trivia question. We thought that people would judge based on internal factors rather than external when someone answers incorrectly. And then how are we measuring the concept? We purposely told 5 people in the class beforehand to answer wrong when we asked them a question. We had to fill out a survey prior to any questions to see how confident you were before, and then again after to see if their confidence went down for the person who answered wrong. Our hypothesis was if a group of subjects are exposed to people that seem unintelligent, then they will think badly of them and make assumptions rather than looking for external reasons for their behavior. Okay, our variables are independent variable was the people who answered incorrectly. Dependent variable was the judgments of the subjects towards those who answered incorrectly. The control group was the group that answered the questions normally. And then the experimental group was the group who answered incorrectly on purpose. Our operational definitions, we did unintelligent, and we defined that as showing a low level of intelligence, answering wrong even when the answer is obvious. Questions, random trivia questions that are obvious to most people, and then external reasons are something that affects someone on the outside, doesn't deal with any internal feelings, so driving fast because of an emergency. Okay, what we measured was the change in level of confidence in group members, and what does it mean? The confidence levels went down, showing that people are quick to judge based off of internal factors. 75% of the rankings went down to the experimental group member after the game. And then an example, one person from the experimental group started at 5 before the game, and then afterwards their group members marked them down to 1. And only about 5 out of 20 students kept their confidence within their group members.
So what you're telling us here is that the reason that the judgments of the went down is because people started to make associations that, oh, they can't do this, they can't do that, this, that, whatever, they're not smart, so I don't want them to make anymore making those internal decisions of personalities, rather than considering maybe you was loud in here, maybe you're having a hard day, maybe you're hungry, you didn't focus. So for for everyone else, they're making these internal decisions, or make judgment based on something internally versus considering external.
If we were to do this again, you said we would put folders up. So instead of putting folders up, we told you guys to answer honestly and not look at anyone else's papers. But we can't be sure that you didn't look at anyone else's papers. So next time it'd just be better to have folders up. For the control group, where we had you guys answer the rules, then you would have them put an X on their survey so you didn't put that in data. And then we would record who accidentally answered incorrect, and we would tell the experimental group what questions you would be asked. Yeah.
Is the X significant, or just so you know who the control versus experimental group is?
Yeah, just so we know it's them.
Did you have trouble differentiating, or did you remember it, or did you navigate things?
Well, we remembered it, but just in case.
Okay. So again, it wasn't optimized. Okay. Any questions? All right, you're welcome.